This is Polish Pete, and this is my drop shot setup. So when I'm drop shot fishing, where I live, I basically have to choose between smallmouth fishing and largemouth fishing. And so I find that I'm more versatile if I find with this setup, because I can fish for both with the same exact setup. So I don't have to have a whole bunch of different rods in my boat for a drop shot. This to me is the most versatile one. So this one here is a 7-foot medium fast action rod. And a lot of people choose to go medium light or even light power nowadays with drop shot rods, but I like to go with the medium because I think it's more versatile. I can still fish this drop shot into vegetation or in a little bit of cover. I've got a little bit more muscle to get those fish away from structure, away from vegetation than I would if I was just open water smallmouth fishing. But the rod's not too stiff that I can't bump down my leader size and go fishing for some weary smallmouth as well in really clear open water conditions. So I run a 4,000 size spinning reel, and the reason why I do that is because the speed of the line pickup, if I'm fishing on a windy day like we're dealing with right now today, and the wind's blowing and I got a bow in my line, I can always clean up that slack line with just a couple turns of the handle. I can always keep that rod bent over while I'm fighting the fish. No matter if that fish slacks my line in deep water by running to the surface or anything, I can always keep my rod pinned to that fish with this super fast reel because it's so big and that huge rotor spinning around picking up line really, really fast. And I think the drags are a little smoother too when you go to these larger size reels. So that's why I run such a big reel for a drop shot. Next up, the important key to this setup is braided line. And the reason why braided line, and I use high vis line, this is a couple years old so it doesn't look that way anymore, but it is, trust me, high vis braided line. I run fluorocarbon leaders on the end. That makes me more versatile when I choose what species I'm targeting or what baits I'm running. Current conditions in the lake, I can run as low as 6-pound test fluorocarbon on a medium power rod like this and really play those fish out, set my drag super loose. Or I can run all the way up to 15-pound braided or fluorocarbon leader if I'm fishing around a lot of zebra mussels and some thick vegetation and I'm really muscling fish out of some heavy cover. That makes this particular drop shot setup extremely versatile, being able to run that braided line and any size fluorocarbon leader I need to be versatile. As you can see right now, I've got an Ichikawa drop shot hook on here, and I've got, I think this is about 12-pound fluorocarbon on here. I can tell it's a thicker fluorocarbon that I had set up to fish weed lines and offshore structure. I've got a wacky rig Senko here, and that Senko still catches some vegetation because I got the hook exposed in the wacky rig. Because I have a medium power rod and a little bit heavier fluorocarbon leader on here, I can break this wacky rig free of the vegetation because I've got a little bit more power and I don't have to worry that I'm nicking up my line. I'm going to break off any fish that I catch. So if you're looking to be versatile with your drop shot setup, check out a 7-foot medium fast action rod, a 4,000 size spinning reel, braided line, and a fluorocarbon leader size of your choice. Go catch them.